Chapter 10, Hero. It's hero time. Let's see. What's going on today? Hey Susie, have you seen my ribbon? I can't find it and I'm running late. Don't you normally leave it in your drawer? With all the embarrassing underwear that your mom got you? Hey, it's the most comfortable underwear in the world. I'm going to forever regret telling you about it. Which one have you got on today? Dangerous or yes, queen? Sounds amazing. I'm feeling pretty dangerous right now, especially since my ribbon is missing and you won't help me find it. I love that ribbon. I really hope I didn't lose it.
I promise.
Me too. I promise I'll keep an eye out for it, but we had better get moving. Right. I did one last sweep of the room, sadly combing it for my lost ribbon, but to no avail. Oh well, time to go. Maybe Poptart will find our ribbon. There's already a large crowd gathered at the field, energetically showing off their Hero Day outfits. I was so depressed over losing my ribbon that I forgot to tie a trash bag cape around my neck. What is it? I found your missing ribbon. That is so sweet. It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Poptart. You look great, by the way. Is that all of my things, though? Did you, like, break into our cottage again? Took all my things? I'm not actually mad about it, though.
Hi, Cadence.
What? Did you...
It's Hero Day.
And you're... me?
Yup.
My cheeks are on fire. I hide my face in my hands while Susie bursts into uncontrollable laughter. Pop-Tart! Did you steal my ribbon last night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should really stop leaving your door unlocked at night.
That... Oh my god. He took my ribbon. That means he saw my underwear. I round on Susie, furious. Susie! This is all your fault! Stop leaving the door unlocked! Hey, you're equally capable of locking the door as well, Cadence. But Susie! I lower my voice to a harsh whisper. That means he saw my underwear!
Oh no!
She's like, oh wait. I wonder which one was on top. Susie! One by one, others start wandering over to see what the commotion is about. Twin Day was yesterday, you two. You're Pop-Tart's hero. I'm not surprised. Well, it wasn't gonna be you.
Weirdo.
It's creepy if you ask me. Super creepy. They don't even know. Ignoring their side commentary, I face up to Pop-Tart and muster up my best glare. He gazes back at me steadily, positively brimming with confidence. Dang it. It's hard not to crack a smile when I look at him wearing my pink ribbon with such assurance. Pop-Tart, you are not to go into my room anymore without permission.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Good. My stern facade cracks and my lips twitch into a smirk. Though, I won't deny you are absolutely rocking my pink ribbon.
I can't rock it half as good as you do. Speaking of which, would you like it back?
Nah, keep it for now. It completes the outfit.
Yay! Thanks!
Let's go!
It does look good on him.
Stretching time, everyone! Let's go, let's go!
Head held high, Pop-Tart takes his place among the band, ignoring the stares and snorts from his fellow band members. I watch him go, and as I do, something stirs in my heart. There's something admirable about him. He's not afraid to be himself despite what others may think.
Cadence. Stretches.
Oh, yes! Let's do this! It's a beautiful day. The sunshine beams down on us, but a strong wind and some stray clouds keep us cool. I walk around the field looking to help where I'm needed, but with each passing day, the band seems to need less and less of my assistance, which is a good thing.
Ugh.
Alex doesn't look so well. I go to ask him if he's alright, but someone beats me to it.
Are you okay?
Of course I am! I'm just putting my sacks on the sideline.
It's true that all of us are facing our own set of challenges.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just something to remember. I really like your Alex outfit for Hero Day, by the way.
Go talk to your own section. Poptart doesn't seem to mind Alex's harsh attitude towards him. Listen, work, I think those two could be very good friends. Yeah, Alex just has to get over his attitude problem. Yay! I get to eat lunch with my friends today! Where's Poptart? He's not going to eat with his hero? Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen him. I scanned the cafeteria, but no sign of him. Want to eat outside? It's nice today. Sure. I'll let Tom and the others know where we're going. Meet you out there. Here's an open table.
Oh, there you are.
Pop-Tart! Will you be joining us for lunch?
Sure. But before I do, I wanted to give you these.
He pulls a familiar orange bottle out of his pocket and presses it into my hand. Oh, these are the pills we found the other night. I completely forgot about them since we got in trouble.
Will you give them to Mr. Wiley?
Sure thing. He can put them in the lost and found.
No. They belong to him.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Look, his name is on the label.
He's right. In plain black lettering, it reads Victor Wiley.
Would you give it back to him? I would feel weird about it. He likes you more than me anyways.
I'll take care of it. Thanks for reminding me. I tuck the pills away just as the rest of our friends exit the building to join us for lunch. Wonder what his reaction will be to us returning it. No one questions Pop-Tart's presence anymore. He's finally integrated into the group, it seems. Hooray! Mr. Wiley leads full band rehearsal once more. I sit back and observe as he conducts, keeping mental notes for my own use later.
Not good enough. Play it again.
We run through the same sections multiple times, but nothing seems to please him.
We'll never break 90 with such a weak sound. Again!
I keep reminding myself to give him his pills back at the end of practice. I wait for the other students to clear out before approaching him. Mr. Wiley, I found something that belongs to you. Bandits stole these.
Please tell me it's my missing coffee filters.
Sorry. I hold out the little orange bottle. He stares at it blankly, his expression unreadable. I found them in her stash in the dumpster the other night when I was trying to get back the choker she stole from me.
I don't need them.
Huh? Are you sure?
I've been doing fine without them, and they're about to expire anyways.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't know about that, sir. It's quite possible that Bandits stole them, and he, was forced to go without them for a couple of days. He's like, well, I'm in the middle of band camp. I can't get, a refill of my prescription. So I just gotta kind of suck it up, and now he's going cuckoo bananas, and he's like, I'm doing fine. I don't even need them. See how great I'm doing? I'm doing great. Oh, boy. He takes the bottle from me and tosses it into the nearest trash can. Is that really such a good idea?
Don't you have somewhere else to be?
Get
lost!
Yep, he's doing fine, everybody. Jeez, he's been getting more and more unreasonable lately. At least there's only 2 days of band camp left. I'm sure he'll return to normal when the school year begins. If he gets back on his medication, maybe.
Did you give it to him?
I did, but he threw them away.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways, what happened to your outfit?
I'm done wearing it. I wanted to give this back to you.
He holds out my pink ribbon.
It looks way better on you than me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me wear it.
I tie the ribbon back in its rightful place.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna go and, I'm just gonna go die in a corner over here with Cadence. Cadence, come with me. We're just gonna die over here together, and we're gonna get through this. Somebody will come and bury us later. It's fine. Oh no. The embarrassment. No. How do you look this guy in the face? Well.
Yas, queen.
Poptart! You did that on purpose, you little... Oh! I'm gonna get you! He runs away before I can inflict any sort of punishment on him. I can't believe he did that on purpose! Someone's cruising for a bruising. After dinner, we take to the field for evening practice. But as we set up the show's opener and I step onto the podium, I realize that a thick cover of clouds has moved in over the sun. In the distance, dark cumulum... Oh my goodness, I haven't said this word in forever. Cumulonimbus, I think. Words. Hello. Dark cumulonimbus clouds hover ominously. There we go. I'm still not recovered from the Yas Queen. That's my excuse. Wind batters my cheeks, bringing with it the scent of rain. Rain today.
Ah, breathe in that fresh air. Feel that energy. I can tell it's going to be a great practice tonight.
So long as the weather holds.
One more time.
Let's run that opening set again. I want to add a horn move to this part.
An hour passes by. The distant storm clouds darken with every passing minute. I think they're coming closer. The sight of them disturbs me. I haven't seen such a storm in a long time. We don't often get storms in this game, so it's interesting that it's coming on a Wednesday, usually at the end of the second week. When Mr. Wiley passes by my podium, I call down to him. Mr. Wiley, you don't think there's going to be a tornado, do you?
It's just a watch, not a warning. We'll go in if it's a warning.
What?
Wait, what was that?
Nothing! Let's keep going!
Time seems to slow down. I try to keep focused on practice, but it's hard as those creepy clouds continue to loom closer and closer. If we actually get a tornado, that'd be wild. Welp. I lift my face to the sky. Flecks of raindrops bounce lightly off my skin.
Oh.
Now we get to see if he has his practice in the rain. Mr. Wiley, it's raining!
One more time.
It's only a sprinkle, Felicity. Let's do that set again.
Thunder rumbles in the distance. I see a look of alarm cross Poptart's face. Susie and Felicity exchange a nervous glance. The band dissolves into muttering.
Get set.
Calm down. That storm is still miles away. We can get in a few more reps before it reaches us. Reset!
The band obeys, glancing at the sky as they go. As they repeat the set, the rain begins falling more steadily. I suppress a shiver.
Trumpets, let's practice that new move.
Mr. Wiley leaves the band standing in place while he nitpicks. They dissolve into conversation as they wait for him to finish. There's another rumble of thunder, closer this time. Mr. Wiley...
We're fine! The trees will get struck before we do. Let's keep going.
I notice the trombones holding their instruments in the air like lightning rods, and I bite back the urge to reprimand them. On this podium, I'm higher up than the rest of them. If anything, I'm in the most danger of being struck. I slowly sink into a crouch, pretending to observe my score.
All right, kiddos. It's raining, so...
Oh, thank goodness, we're going in!
Woodwinds, put your instruments back in your cases. Wouldn't want those getting wet, would we?
Are you kidding me?
Mr. Wiley, we're getting soaked!
Oh, please. It's hardly even raining. Back in my day, the band director had us out in deluges and hurricanes, and we knew not to complain. Now do as I say.
Is there no reasoning with him? Marion fires a glare at me.
You're the drum major, aren't you? Do something!
He won't listen.
So you're not even going to bother?
Others are looking at me to do something as well. I utter a deep sigh. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I open my mouth to speak, but just as I do, there's a loud clap of thunder. Lightning crackles above our heads, lighting up the entire field. A number of band members scream. I see Poptart crouched on the ground, trembling wildly, hands clamped over his ears. I can't even imagine. Poor Poptart. One look at him, and I am no longer afraid to challenge Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley! We need to go in now!
Last time I checked, you weren't the band director, Cadence. We need to finish working on this while we're in the zone.
No one is in the zone! Please, let's end rehearsal early, or we can go inside and have music rehearsal.
No!
Another flash of lightning punctuates Mr. Wiley's roar.
Oh no, you're not leaving here.
The band falls silent at his unexpected rage. For a long moment, there is no sound but the patter of falling rain and the continuous drone of thunder. Mr. Wiley raises his voice to make himself heard.
I'm disappointed in you all. I thought that more than anything, you would want to see this band succeed. But a few raindrops and you're ready to throw in the towel.
This is more than a few raindrops.
Then go inside if you'd like. But if you do, know that we'll have to make up for lost time.
Lightning crashes above us, so close that I feel the earth shake underneath me. Movement blurs in the corner of my eye, and I spot Poptart sprinting across the field towards the woods. Don't go to the woods! I scramble off my podium, quivering. The rest of the band takes that as their cue to leave. They raise the pack of their instruments and find shelter from the rain. In the midst of the chaos, Mr. Wiley stands calmly at the center of it all, watching us pack up. He is silent and unmoving, the eye of the storm. I try not to meet his eyes as I pass by him. I can sense the disappointment that dulls them.
Come on.
I mean, Clark's gotta be standing out there, right? I'm sure this kind of weather wouldn't bother him in the slightest.
Cadence, let's go!
Tom, what are you doing? Stop holding your trombone like that!
I'll live.
Are you afraid of lightning? Don't worry, I'll get struck before you do.
Stop that! I don't want you getting struck. Put your instrument away. I try to keep everyone moving, but there's one case left abandoned by the side of the field. Poptart? He ran into the woods and didn't come back.
You coming, Cadence?
Hurry up! Go on ahead without me. Ignoring their protests, I run into the woods where I saw Poptart disappear. Poptart, why? The rain is louder here, though the canopy above provides a small amount of respite. Poptart! Where are you?
Cadence?
I follow the sound of his voice and find him curled up in a sodden heap at the base of a gnarled oak tree. He hugs his knees to his chest, shivering in the cold. What are you doing here? Practice is over. Mr. Wiley said we could go.
He did?
Yeah. Come on. I grab his arm and try to pull him to his feet, but as I do, the storm roars above us. Poptart flinches from the sound and freezes on the spot, refusing to budge. It's dangerous to stay here. My words don't seem to reach Poptart. He remains where he is, eyes unfocused and staring. He's shivering uncontrollably, but hardly seems to notice. Fine. Then move over. I sit next to him, pressing my side against his. His skin is cold and wet, but past that I can feel his warmth. For a long while, we sit there, letting our shivering subside. The rain begins to let up, and the rumbling thunder grows more and more distant. I feel calmer. The storm seems very far away now. All that's left is the steady drip of rainwater sliding off of leaves and onto the forest floor. Poptart breaks the silence, and I jump a little at the unexpected sound of his voice.
I hate that everyone had to see me like that.
Don't worry. Everyone was too worried about the storm to pay much attention to you. Besides, we all have something we're afraid of.
I'm not afraid of storms.
You're not? I was pretty terrified myself. I try to laugh off the ordeal, but there's no humor in Pop-Tart's eyes.
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
Yeah. You're here now. Pop-Tart's eyes open wide. Then he quickly turns his face away from mine.
It's my parents' fault I'm like this.
What do you mean?
Growing up, both of my parents were very ill. My father physically, but my mother mentally. She had terrible misophonia. At least, that's the diagnosis I drew.
What is misophonia?
It's also known as sound sensitivity syndrome. It's literally hatred of sound. Some people hate certain sounds, but any sound I made would set her off. I think it stemmed from my father's poor health.
I say nothing and listen quietly. Pop-Tart takes a deep breath before continuing.
My dad, he suffered from terrible migraines. Too much light or sound hurt him, so our house was always dark and silent. I couldn't play or have friends over. If I made a single sound, my mother would fly into a rage, like it was my fault that...
He chokes on his words. His eyes well up and he blinks furiously to clear them. I press myself closer to Pop-Tart, taking his hand in mine.
When I started school, being surrounded by so much noise all the time was so hard. It was terrifying. I was always braced for punishment to follow sound. Whenever the teacher would berate the class for being too loud, I would start crying silently. It made me a target for bullies for the longest time.
Pop-Tart, I'm so sorry. I never knew. I wish I could have been there for you.
It's okay. Things got better over time. At least, at school, they did. I adapted.
But what about your mother? Did she ever get better? I suppose I already have my answer. Why else would he be in a foster home? I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's my fault we're out here in the first place. But I can't help it. Loud, sudden sounds still send me back, no matter how hard I try to overcome it. I know it's stupid. I know that negative consequences won't follow a balloon popping or thunder, but I can't control the anxiety that follows. I feel like a stupid, scared child.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What made you join marching band?
My guidance counselor suggested it. I suppose that was her way of trying to cure me. But I'm still a pathetic wreck, aren't I?
You are not! Look at how far you've come in the past few weeks. No, even more than that. You say you used to be terrified of sound, and now you're in a marching band. You're learning a brand new instrument, and you even made a few friends. You've come so far, Pop-Tart. Please don't forget that.
You're soaked to the skin.
Huh?
You should go back to your room and warm up. I'm sorry for keeping you out here so long.
He stands up, helping me to my feet. I almost forgot we were holding hands. Before releasing mine, he squeezes it briefly.
Thank you.
Cadence, thank you for listening.
Of course. Pop-Tart walks me back to my room and bids me a quiet farewell. Then instead of going towards his room, he heads back the way we came. Where are you going?
Bye.
I have to put our mellophone away. See you tomorrow.
Our mellophone. Yeah, our mellophone. There you are! Where have you been? I need to change. My clothes are damp. I'm on the quiet side as I get ready for bed. I can feel Susie's prying eyes fixed on me, but my mind is still on what Pop-Tart shared with me, and there's no way I'll share it with her. Good on you. It's something very private that he shared with you. Felt comfortable to explain. Hey. Yeah, I wonder what happened. Sounds like he was more upset at his mom than his dad. Man, what a childhood, though. In the dark with no sound, basically, all the time. Luckily, she doesn't push me, and we retreat quietly into our beds.
Good night.
2 more days. Good night, Cadence.
Good night, Susie. That's right. 2 more days. Right?